7.4a, formulas, two-step formulas. Okay, so we're kind of moving into a place where we're looking at equations or expressions that actually don't have a lot of numbers in them. An equation that has mostly variables and they want us to move things around, those are called formulas. And the trick to solving them, they always look really intimidating, but I promise you that you have this information. You can totally do this. We just have to treat those variables like they are numbers. And so our final answer is probably going to be an expression. It's not going to be nice and neat. It's not going to be something that reduces down, to like x equals 4 or something like that. It is going to be messier, but it's okay. Because really what we're doing is just moving stuff around. Let's look at a couple of examples here. Because like I say, you have all this information, it's just looking at it a little bit differently. If I have an equation that's 3x equals 15 and I want to know what x equals, like we know to divide by 3 on both sides, right? That gets rid of the 3, and I divide because the 3 is multiplied by the x and I have to do the opposite. So that x is going to equal 15 divided by 3, which is the same as 5. I treat it the same if it was wx equals y. I still want to solve for x, let's say. Well, how would I do that? Well, I want that x by itself, so I'm going to divide by w. That gets rid of it over there. Whatever I do on one side of the equal sign, I have to do on the other. So in this case, x is going to equal y divided by w. You know how to do all of this. It just looks different because there's no numbers. It's just letters. Let's look at an example or some more examples here. Let me scroll down. Solve wx plus b equals y for x. So I'm just going to like draw myself a little line right there so that I remember that that's what I'm trying to get by itself. Right now, this is what y equals, right? Y equals wx plus b. I just want to move all of the variables around so that I know what x equals. So if these were numbers, I would do the adding and subtracting first, right? This is plus b. I'm going to do the opposite to move it across the equal sign. Y minus b now equals w times x. I'm trying to get that x by itself again. So I'm going to divide by w, just like I would if it was a number. So x is going to equal y minus b divided by w. That's it. That's the answer. It's a weird little expression. I haven't simplified anything down. I've just gone from a place where I'm telling you what y equals, and I've moved stuff around, so now I know what x equals. This will be important in the future. So never fear, just kind of get this skill at this point, right? Let's look at this one. Solve AB plus 5y equals wx plus y, and I want to solve for b. Let me rewrite it here. So again, I'm trying to get everything away from this guy where that b is so that it will be by itself. The b will be by itself. That just is funny to say. So I'm going to start by subtracting this 5y because I need it to go across to the equal sign. And it's nice because over here I've got a y to combine it with. This is a 1y, right? The implied 1 is right there. 1y. So 1 minus 5 is going to be negative 4y. Wx comes straight down. I haven't done anything with him, and I still have that a and the b. So how do I get that a or the b by itself? I'm going to divide by a. Whatever I do on one side of the equal sign, I got to do on the other side. So after all of that, b is going to equal wx minus 4y divided by a. Again, it's almost just as much of a mess as this original equation that they gave me. But that's okay. I'm just moving things around so I can manipulate it and use it for whatever I need to use it for. So it's important to have this skill. Well, you have these skills, but it's important to know that the skills that you know for numbers apply to situations that are just all letters. You can totally do this. Good luck. Let me know how it goes.